For 10 years, my brother Daniel was gone. No calls, no letters, no trace. Most people assumed he was dead. Even I started to believe it. Until one stormy night he came back. I should have been happy. But from the moment he stepped through the door, my life was never the same again. Daniel had always been the wild one, reckless, rebellious, constantly fighting with our father. The night he left, their shouting shook the whole house. Then Daniel vanished into the world, and we never heard from him again. So when I opened the door that night and saw him standing in the rain, hair dripping, eyes hollow but burning, I froze. "Daniel," I whispered. He smirked. "Miss me, little brother?" At first, I felt relief. I pulled him inside, shouting for Mom. When she saw him, the plate in her hands shattered on the floor. But instead of joy, I saw fear in her eyes. "Daniel," she stammered, voice trembling. "Why are you here?" It wasn't the reaction of a mother seeing her lost son. It was the reaction of someone seeing a ghost. Daniel brushed past us, acting casual. "I'm home, Mom. Isn't that what you wanted?" But she didn't smile. She didn't hug him. She just stared, pale and speechless. And that's when I knew something wasn't right. Over the next few days, the unease only grew. Daniel never explained where he had been. He avoided questions, laughed them off, or changed the subject. At night, I'd hear him pacing the hallway, whispering to himself. Once, I woke to find him standing by my bedroom door. He smiled when I saw him. "Just checking on you," he said. But his smile never reached his eyes. When the neighbors found out he was back, their reactions were as strange as Mom's, shock followed by unease. Old friends avoided him. People whispered when he passed. Finally, I confronted Mom. "Why is everyone acting like this?" "He's back. Isn't that good?" She gripped my wrist, her eyes frantic. "Daniel isn't the same. You don't know what he's done." That night, curiosity consumed me. While Daniel was out, I snuck into his room. His backpack lay on the floor. Inside, I found bundles of foreign cash and a photograph of our family. My father's face was crossed out in red ink. My stomach dropped. Dad had died of a heart attack 5 years ago. At least, that's what we were told. From that moment, everything changed. When Daniel came home, I confronted him. "Where were you all these years? What's with the photo?" His smile disappeared. He leaned close, his voice low. "You shouldn't have touched my things." The weight of his stare froze me in place. Then he whispered, "You don't want to know the truth." The truth found me anyway. The next morning, police cruisers circled the neighborhood. I overheard officers describing a fugitive, dangerous, violent, last seen nearby. Their description matched Daniel perfectly. That night, Mom finally broke down. Tears streamed down her face as she whispered the truth. "Your brother. He got involved with dangerous men. Criminals. The night he left, he didn't just fight with your father. He killed someone." The words slammed into me like ice. My brother, a murderer? I refused to believe it. Until Daniel walked into the room, having heard everything. His face was calm, too calm. "So now you know," he said. "And what are you going to do, little brother? Turn me in." His hand slipped into his pocket. My breath caught, expecting a weapon. Instead, he pulled out a locket. He placed it on the table. "Father tried to stop me," Daniel whispered. "That's why he died." The world tilted beneath me. My father's heart attack wasn't natural. Daniel was admitting it, without saying the words. Mom sobbed uncontrollably. Daniel leaned closer, lowering his voice. "But you won't betray me, will you? We're blood. And blood is everything." From that night on, I lived in fear. Daniel stayed in the house, pacing like a caged animal, always watching me. Sometimes I'd catch him staring in the dark, smiling faintly as if he knew exactly what I was thinking. I thought about calling the police, but every time I reached for the phone, I remembered his words. Blood is everything. Weeks passed. Then one evening, I came home to find Mom gone and Daniel waiting. He stood in the living room, holding Father's old watch in one hand and the locket in the other. "I'm leaving again," he said. "But before I go, I need to know, are you with me, or against me?" My heart pounded. I didn't answer. I couldn't. He stepped closer, smile sharp as glass. Be careful, little brother. Silence can be dangerous. And just like that, he was gone. The police never caught him. Sometimes late at night, I hear footsteps outside my window. Sometimes, I see a shadow across the street that vanishes when I blink. And every time, I wonder if Daniel is out there watching, waiting. Because my brother's return didn't just change everything. It destroyed the illusion that I was ever truly safe.